Are rip and shippers the real issue with Pokemon? Are they the real issue why we're getting lack of product in big box stores? Are they the real issue why prices are rising so quickly when it comes to these LGS shops, brick and mortar shops, and online stores that are giving us the product? And there are a lot of things that go to the market price of product. There are lots of things that go into the lack of supplies. Now, we all have to remember, rip and shippers, if you guys don't know what a rip and shipper is, rip and shippers are people that, or streamers, that present product, usually on an online shop, and you're able to buy product from there, and you get to decide whether you want to rip it on stream or whether you just want the product shipped directly at you. Rip and shippers are a good alternative for people that don't really have time to go looking for product in stores. So, it's been a massive thing since 2020. Ever since COVID, this has been a consistent thing. You know, rip and shippers have been popularized because of COVID. When we weren't able to go anywhere and we were bored out of our mind at home, we would watch rip and shippers open up base set booster boxes, all these really sought after Sky Ridge booster boxes. I mean, it was insane how much product they would open. But nowadays, with the whole Pokemon craze being even crazier and Pokemon supplying, or not supplying, but cranking out even more product, we are seeing that rip and shippers are obtaining a massive amount of Pokemon product and other TCG product that is really difficult to obtain right now, especially with the collector's market exploding, right? So are they the issue on why all these prices on all these product problems, all these supply problems, are they the issue to all these supply problems? No, they are not the issue. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, I see all these videos where people have a tremendous amount of supplies, right? They have boxes and boxes and trays, and oh my god, you can make a castle with how many packs they have and how many supplies, how many ETBs they have. I know, trust me. I've seen the videos. It is a little aggravating to see those videos because, especially for us groundlings, it's difficult to obtain product, especially when we relied on, secondhand product from like vendors and brick and mortar shops and LGS and online shops. It is difficult to see that and not kind of get angry. But at the same time, you have to remember, a lot of these guys go through the proper channels. A lot of the bigger guys go to the proper channels of obtaining product. Now, yes, some of these rip and shippers are, in fact, scalpers. It's a very small percentage of them, but most of these rip and shippers go through the proper channels of obtaining product. They usually do like collection buyouts. They usually get product at wholesale, from a distributor program. A lot of these guys don't have distributor access, so they go through something called the distributor program, which is kind of an incomplete process of obtaining distribution, where you still have the access to all these products, but not to the same. You're not prioritized like those people that actually have, like those sports stores that have distribution access, like those brick and mortar shops that have distributor access. You are not prioritized. You are simply just like a small little order on the side. So that's why you see a lot of these rip and shippers doing collection buyouts. They go to, a lot of the bigger ones go to brick and mortar shops and buy out collections in order to open it on stream. Now with the whole Pokemon popularity boom, especially in the last few months, in the last 3 months, my god. I remember people were saying that there was already a boom in September of last year, and no. This is the incline right now. We're on the incline. We're still going up in terms of the popularity. Pokemon is still going up in terms of the popularity, and there's gonna be more and more rip and shippers spawn up because it's a dream job, really. It is in fact a dream job to do all this rip and shipping, man. To stay home, open product all day, and have a chat where you're talking to them all day. Now, with the rising popularity of all these, of being a rip and shipper, what can you do? What can you do to avoid these bad actors? Avoid a lot of these rip and shippers that give rip and shippers a bad name. Now, one of the biggest things you can do right now is make sure you know who you are ordering from. Don't just go to some Joe Schmo on a Whatnot stream. Don't go to some Joe Schmo through a TikTok stream unless they are super reliable and unless they are focused on their brand and they are known for their reliability. They're known for being level-headed, having good customer service, having good back and forth with the community. You know, learn who you are trusting. You know, a lot of these bigger guys, they would not risk their brand for, you know, for a few $1,000s. And we are seeing that this has been a common occurrence, that a lot of these rip and shippers are scamming the people they are, you know, they are selling to. You know, you have people that have, you have the smaller people that have less product. They are more desperate to, you know, get their claws on expensive cards so they could grade that card, sell it, and obtain more product. I understand. As someone who is smaller, I could see why people would get tempted. But the thing is, I myself am trying to build a brand. I'm trying to build a reputation. People know me face to face when it comes to going through Frank & Sons, through all the many vendors that I purchase and I sell to. I have a reputation I have to uphold. Now I'm trying to build my reputation online because you know, I want people to be able to see that they can rely on me. You know, I only go through the people that I find reliable, like Nostalgianomics, Mystic Rips, you know, Danny Phantom, all these other guys, dude, that are very reliable. They have a brand they have to uphold. They have a brand that have certain standards, and they will not risk it. They will not risk their brand. Pokemon Flips, Pokeflips, dude, I love those guys. Those guys are great. So at the end of the day, rip and shippers aren't bad. They are good because they present another alternative to the lack of supplies we are getting in big box stores and in brick and mortar shops. And honestly, if there was no rip and shippers, it'd be difficult to be able to buy product. So rip and shippers aren't necessarily bad, you know, but you just have to know if this person, you just have to think about it. Will this person risk their brand for an Umbreon VMAX? For a, you know, will this person risk their brand for a God Pack from Prismatic? You know, you have to understand how the market is. You know, you have to understand that, you know, these rip and shippers, they are another source of product. They are another source of you know, being able to obtain Pokemon. You know, because a lot of the bigger ones obtain things through the proper channels. They try to locate stuff through their distributor program. Some of them, like Nostalgianomics, just recently got distributor access. He sources his things through distributor access, as well as buys out collections from the common consumer like me, you know, or like you. And it's good. It's a good thing. You know, rip and shippers are good for Pokemon. They're good for TCGs because they are able to give us that product we can't obtain if we don't have the time. You know, hopefully you guys have a great day. Stay safe out there. Make sure to put your money on people that are reliable. You know, people with a brand. And please, if you guys can, drop a subscribe, drop a like. And if you guys have any comments or suggestions or anything, please let me know. I would love to hear your guys' comments. And hope you guys have a great day. See ya.